two super dudes who want to share their knowledge of pop culture and the art of bullshit. The Open Mic Show with Steve Starr and Cash West.
Welcome back, guys. It's another episode of The Open Mic Show. I'm introing us tonight because Cash had to step away for 30 seconds. Oh, looks like he is sitting back down. Cash?
Hello. I'm Cash West. How's everybody doing tonight? We have a great show for you on this Monday, December 16th, 2019. All right, let's get into it. We got the intro, which we just did. The agenda. Here it comes. Cash. Oh, I had it written down that I was just doing that, but we're all doing it. We've edited our agenda. So tonight we have movie trailers. We promised some movie trailer reviews, and we're not doing reactions right now. We'll do that later when we get better video equipment. But we have some talk on some new movies coming out in 2020, and a few of us are going to talk about what we think about the trailers. A few of us are going to call in. We're going to talk about them. Trailers are Fantasy Island, Bloodshot with Vin Diesel, which I'm excited to talk about, The Invisible Man with Elizabeth Moss. Yeah, it's M-O-S-S. And if you know her, she's from the show The Handmaid's Tale, which is an awesome series. I suggest you watch it if you haven't, man. It's great. What else do we got? We got Annabellum, who is from... which one did that? Key or Peele?
I don't know.
I think it's... He did the Get Out and he did Us. Now he's got another psychological horror called Annabellum. We're going to talk about that. Color Out of Space. Greg's going to call in and talk about that. Top Gun 2. Brando's going to talk about that. And then he had another one. I think it was the New Mutants, which we've been waiting for forever. And we finally got a release date in April. So he's going to talk about that one. And then we are going to talk about live action movies that we want to see that are not out, or nor have anyone that I've heard say anything about doing. So we'll talk about some live action movies we would like to see. So while we're talking on the show, you're listening. Obviously, we're always pre-recorded for the most part. Send us an email at peskycatent@gmail.com, and you can tell us what live action movies you would like. Maybe we can start a damn petition. I was going to start a petition last night for Gargoyles, but I'm going to wait and see what happens, because if we had a live-action Gargoyles, oh, man, we'll talk about that later.
Then we would need a live-action Darkwing Duck.
And, I almost said that last night when we were talking, because you didn't hear me when I hesitated. I was like, dark, and I meant to say Gargoyles. But how would you do a live-action Darkwing Duck?
Okay, so think of it like this. We have live-action Jungle Book. We've had live-action Lion King.
Okay, gotcha.
So why not do like Darkwing Duck in that same aspect?
Okay.
We are at a point in... not necessarily practical effects, but special effects that even if we did do like a mocap of an animal, Caesar in Planet of the Apes, that was Andy Serkis.
Yeah.
So, I mean, as far as that goes, it's just a mocap role.
Well, since we're talking about this right now, we don't have to be in any specific order. You know what else? I'm not a big fan of reboots. I've made this known. Reboots, I'm tired of them.
Reboot.
But you know what I want to see rebooted, maybe? Howard the Duck. What are you looking for?
My cigarettes. Did you move them?
No, I didn't touch your cigarettes.
You did. Nope, no, they're right here. I got them. Okay, we're good.
Howard the Duck, though. That would be a good reboot.
Do you want to adjust your door for the studio?
Sure.
Hey, I know. Sorry, I just... this and that and...
Okay, so...
it's how we do.
Darkwing Duck is what you want.
I would like to see that. That'd be interesting. But, so here's the thing. If you do Darkwing Duck, then you obviously have to do DuckTales. If you do DuckTales, you obviously have to do fucking Tailspin. And you might as well just do Bonkers and make it like the Disney animated live action universe.
Right. I don't know. Sorry, I'm grabbing something. I don't know about all of them, but I know Darkwing would be cool, because once you start doing that, then you get into that thing like, oh, they're losing originality again and they're doing all of them. I think I'd be good with just a Darkwing and...
but no, it's not really losing originality though, because even if you look at, okay, prime example of that, if you look at the modern DuckTales cartoon and you compare it to the original DuckTales cartoon, there is no overlapping storyline that I've seen. There's overlapping characters,
Right.
but the stories are all still original.
Okay. Well, okay.
You can still pull off original stories. Prime example of that, spoilers for anybody who watches the DuckTales but isn't 100% caught up, Darkwing Duck is in
Oh, I
DuckTales.
know. I've seen him in there.
But it's an actor that plays Darkwing Duck.
Oh.
And then the original actor that played Darkwing goes insane and becomes basically Negaduck.
I don't remember that.
Do you don't remember the red, yellow, and black
Not
Darkwing?
specifically. I'm gonna have to watch that.
I'll
watch that here after the show.
But he becomes Negaduck, and
all this is on Disney Plus, correct?
it should be.
I'm still yet to get the subscription. I guess I'll go ahead and get it because Gargoyles is on there, and now you're saying Darkwing Duck and all these other ones are on there. I think I'm gonna have to check them out. Oh, I do remember him.
That's Negaduck.
I do remember him. Wow. There's a lot from the DuckTales universe you could really...
So, but like the original Darkwing actor becomes him in the DuckTales modern series.
Gotcha.
And the guy that they hire to be the new Darkwing ends up becoming, I think will end up becoming Darkwing.
Right. Makes sense.
They already have Gizmo Duck.
Okay. So, next one. We talked about this last night, and that's what I brought up that I was really excited about, was a Gargoyles live action. Now, we know there was 3 seasons. The first 2 seasons were a bigger hit than they expected. It's kind of like Star Trek.
Not necessarily. Not
necessarily.
necessarily. That was just our speculation and conversation.
Right.
But to jump from 13 to 52 episodes for a season,
Yeah.
it obviously was a hit. But Gargoyles has a following, decent following.
There's people all over Twitter that are like, Gargoyles, I love it. It's on Disney Plus. We need more of it. Maybe,
I'm
somebody
dumb.
starts picking it up.
You
again.
asked me if it was on Disney Plus. I can look it up right now.
Oh, I was asking about Darkwing Duck and all
I know, but I can still look it
I
up.
think it is. Yeah. But Gargoyles, I'm going to go ahead and sit down and rewatch because I remember it being one of my favorite cartoons when I was younger. And what year we say? 95, 94, 95, and 96 it switched over to ABC. So 94 I was in 6th grade. And I enjoyed watching Gargoyles. Beast Wars, like I said. That needs if we're doing all these reboots, which I'm against, but if we're going to do them, at least reboot shit I like. Beast Wars is amazing. I've said that multiple times over the show.
So they are rebooting Transformers again. So that's your answer.
I know.
But it's going to be set in the 80s.
Okay, but the next 20 years, until I'm 50-something years old, is going to be nothing but old school. So my question is, what do the kids now today that are watching all these reboots, are they going to get reboots of reboots? Is that what we're doing now? Like, the rest of the industry is going to keep rebooting every fucking thing to keep people reminiscing about days gone? I don't know. I like some of these older reboots, or reboots of older shows, but not everything. It's just too much. I need new stuff. And that's why we're doing these movie trailer reviews and such, because new shit makes me happy. And there's some new, good movies coming out in 2020, but we'll get to that. So, who plays... I cannot for the life of me remember. Goliath. Who plays Goliath in a live action... Oh my god.
Keith David, I believe.
Come completely out.
Oh.
No. I'm saying who could we get to play him, because we don't want to obviously get the old... I mean, it's going to be different. It's not going to be...
Right. So who do you get to play him? I don't know. That's a hard choice.
The Rock.
The Rock, that would be awesome.
Now, we had this conversation many episodes ago.
That's who did the voice of the original Goliath in the cartoon.
But he couldn't play him in the movie.
You could have him voice. See, that's just it. When it comes and
CGI Goliath
okay,
have the voice it?
yeah,
but it's just still like a cartoon to me.
No, it isn't. You're telling me that Planet of the Apes, the modern one, was a cartoon to you?
No, that's true. I guess it does.
That's what I'm saying. Like true
I keep
mocap,
forgetting
dude.
About that. I keep forgetting about Planet of the Apes and how good they did with that. I mean, obviously it does. You can tell some of the CGI, but
Groot.
Yeah. Okay.
Rocket.
I'm with you.
Because we got to think. I keep using Planet of the Apes as an example, but we got to talk. We're using Disney money, dude. Not
Yeah.
not New Line, not 20th Century Fox.
So we get CGI,
it's Disney money, so we actually have the ability to do all that.
We actually just CGI him and use Keith David as the voice again. Is that what you're proposing?
Why not?
I'm cool with that. You changed my mind.
So think about this. Think about this.
CGIs and how good
Think about. Do you remember the Gargoyles opening? It was just like the name, but it was like the flashes of the cartoon behind it. So think about it. All of that live action, and you're like, oh, great, I wonder who they got to play Goliath, because that's whose voice we're going to hear as this is introing in.
Right.
Even if they like cold open it some other way, like Elisa on her beat doing something and Goliath come. But no matter how you do it, Goliath has to be the opening narration.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Much
like with Transformers, it had to be Optimus Prime.
Exactly.
So you're sitting there, it's doing however it intros in, and you're going, oh shit, this is going to suck. I wonder who they got to play him.
Right.
And all of a sudden you hear his voice, and it is fucking Goliath.
I like his voice too.
You're going to shit a brick.
He's a good voice actor.
And then you're going to be like, sequel!
Oh no. Dude, if they made a live action Gargoyles, dude, I'd probably sell all my pops except my Rick and Morty on my wall. And fucking just start waiting for those and just hitting them up real hard. I know they got Gargoyles.
Currently, there is a Gargoyles
but I
line.
think if they did a series on it, they would get that line. But I need to go ahead and just get the Gargoyles line. I don't know why I haven't yet. I've been pretty broke. I'm about to sell my chases for them.
No, don't sell your chases for them.
This thing keeps going out.
Because you suck at it.
I don't know how to smoke. All right, so Mikey Zuzu is supposed to talk about this with you, so I can't talk about it tonight unless he was here. But you can. I'll let you give your side. Fuck it. Remember what you guys said last night? Who are you looking up?
I'm looking up the Gargoyles Funko lines just to see how much they're running.
The ones I seen last wasn't too expensive.
29 is for a 2-pack, so just to throw that out there. 11, 9, 9, 8, 8, 8.
See, I don't really care about the value
13.
for commons because I just
because these are a lot of these I think are 2018 releases. So the only place you're really going to find them is online.
Yeah, I figured that.
So that's why you got to look up this resale value.
Right. I would definitely get the whole line.
You were talking, me and Zuzu talking last night about when I was like, I only got to say one word, and Zuzu will be like, yeah, no.
No, I'm talking about the live action Evolution.
Yeah, okay. Dragon Ball Evolution.
Yeah. So, he said, what did he say? CGI who?
All of the, mocap, all of the, call it what it is. They're not CGI. They're motion capture.
Right, I got you. With the fucking things all
over. Yeah, so mocap, like all the demons. So Piccolo, anything like that. There's dogs there's dogs that live in the world. Fuck, the king's a dog.
Right.
So you would mocap him. So the king, the Piccolo, Boo. If they use Beerus, anybody like that.
Have you seen the fan live action Dragon Ball on YouTube?
Are you talking about Whatever of Light or something like that?
I don't remember what it was called, but I know it was dope.
It was during the future Trunks setup. It was Trunks and Gohan and the androids.
Probably. It's a lot. Gohan is a person.
Yeah. So anybody that's human or humanoid, Saiyans or humans, leave them.
What they did in that
leave them as people. Get cast, but mocap, like I said, it would be like Majin Buu, Cell, Piccolo, a lot of your bad guys, a lot of your aliens, stuff like that. That would all be mocap.
Yeah, for sure. So if you haven't seen any live action Dragon Ball Z fan art on YouTube, I suggest you go just Google that or look it up on YouTube. It's fucking pretty good, the guys that did it. So now, like, looking at it from the way they did it, where they did keep...
that's the one I want, if I get one.
Yeah, that's badass.
That's him in his stone form.
I'm going to get that, too. But if... What was I saying? God damn it.
Look up the Dragon Ball.
Oh, if you look up the YouTube of these guys that made this fan art, fan video, if you leave Goku, Gohan, and a few others as just regular, normal actors, they got pretty good effects in it from these guys. They're not professionals. I mean, they're probably good at what they do, but they're not well known. If they could do it, then I know Disney could do a hell of a fucking good job with it. So, Dragon Ball Z Evolution, they want that.
That went out.
Zuzu and Steve want that. Gargoyles. Cash
I wouldn't necessarily say want that, but
Why
I mean,
wouldn't you want that? It'd be a dope movie.
I mean, it would be, but
I would be down for it. I would be down for. I mean, there's a bunch I could talk about, but we only have so much time tonight. So
right. Maybe we'll make that a whole nother
segment.
Yep, a whole nother day.
We do have another segment coming up on the show soon, and that is, where did I put it? The Zuzu and Brando show. Oh,
well, no, they're going to get their own show.
Yeah, the Zuzu and Brando Trek show.
We're supposed to. I'm going to teach, or you're going to teach one of them how to use the software, and I'm just going to let them have at that.
I don't know. I'll teach them if they don't feel comfortable with it, and I'll just run it for them. I don't care.
That's fine.
But yeah, it's going to be the Zuzu and Brando Trekkie show, whatever they want to call it. So if you're a Star Trek fan, Cash West is, but I'm not as knowledgeable as these two, so I'll sit back and learn things. But if you're a Star Wars fan, you want to listen to it. Now, we don't know what day that's going to be on yet. We got to get these two together because Zuzu's time is only limited for a few days a week. Before we get into the movie reviews and such, we're going to have a couple call-ins. They're going to tell us about the movie trailers they watched and what they thought of them. But before we get into... Look at this guy pulling up all the Gargoyle Pops. That's nasty.
But it's $40.
$40? I wonder how much... Is it worth that?
I don't know.
All right, so what I'm going to talk about, speaking of Pops, is tonight we have a giveaway, and it's going to be on Instagram. So if you do not follow the Open Mic Show on Instagram or Cash West on Instagram, you should.
It's worth half that.
Oh, wow. So we're going to have a giveaway. It's going to be a Pop. It's going to be a Funko Pop. So if you are interested, go to the Instagram and like the_open_mic_show on Instagram or cash_west. And it'll be both posted on both those pages, so it doesn't matter.
It comes in a protector.
Oh, that's why. They're expensive. They're $15 or so.
Okay, so that would make sense that you're charging.
Why. So that's, I mean, it's almost worth it.
Making like $4 on the value and then...
Plus shipping.
No,
they're probably free shipping. So they
it's Prime, so free shipping by Amazon.
Yeah, they added a few extra bucks probably just because of that. All right, so we're going to give away Pop. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'll post it if you go like the Instagram pages. You'll see it. Follow the directions exactly on the page, and we will announce on Instagram on Christmas Day. I'll put it up that morning, the winner, and we will ship it to you. We'll decide. Shipping's pretty cheap, so it shouldn't be an issue because Pops are light for the most part. Unless you ship a 10-inch or a 6-inch, they get kind of heavy. All right, so next.
By the end of the show, Steve Starr will also have an Instagram.
There you go. Oh, another news for Steve.
I'm going to win the Pop.
No, he can't win the Pop.
I'm going to win the Pop.
We also have a present for Steve to open tonight for Christmas, since I probably won't see him Christmas Day or nothing.
That's a day off. I would do whatever the fuck I want.
But he got me a really good present. I can't even compare to what I got him.
No. See, hold on.
What?
When it comes to gift giving, dude, it's not the dollar amount.
I get that.
It's where it comes from. So, dude, if that's like literally the most heartfelt gift in the world, that's going to mean 1,000 times more to me.
I couldn't put something in it that I really wanted to because I forgot that I don't have it anymore.
That's going to be 1,000 times more valuable to me than that is to you. That's valuable to you because you can work from it.
Oh, no, it's been super helpful. So he got me a fucking computer, if anybody's wondering. It's got like an i7 processor and shit in it. My other computer was junk.
I got him a Samsung gaming laptop.
Yeah,
I financed one for him because...
So, we're going to have a lot more
content. I don't get to do a lot when I don't get to get out of my cage.
Right. If you're not, and then the day's like, if we can't get together or Skype, then I have something to run on, and then I can just stream things. So we like to do a lot. Yeah, if you haven't followed the damn game stream, or the, if you're not in the Nerd Zone group, or you're not following the page, please do. If you're just hearing this because it's random for you, follow us. If you have been listening to the show on YouTube, go over and just get on all the social media and like us if you haven't. We need all the followers we can get and all the shares we can get because we love
Look me up on Facebook, guys. I am there.
Yeah, Steve Starr's on Facebook. So is Cash. But the Nerd Zone group is where we do most of our activity to get our information out there. The show page is where we post most of the shows, and then that's our business part of it. If you wanted to come on, you could book us there at the Open Mic Show podcast on Facebook, and that's how you can get on the show. Thursday we got Johnny Blackburn, realtor Johnny Blackburn, coming in, and he's going to talk with us about some things and promote his business real quick. So let's get. Can we get Greg?
Why is it making me do lower cases?
For what?
For my username.
What's on? Oh yeah, no, it don't matter.
No, I'm mad. Because I want it to be caps. I want that to be a cap, and I want my. I know it didn't. It didn't. It's a bitch. I'm just gonna do it that way.
All right.
Do you think I can get away with that though, or should I change that?
You do what you want. It's your page.
It is my page, but I don't want to offend anybody.
We remember what we put in the group. If you have thick skin, look. Who did I just hear say that? Did I hear you say that? I don't want to offend anybody. What the fuck? I offend people every day, and I apologize, but goddamn, it's life.
So yeah, that's probably the strangest thing I've ever said. So, anyways, you know what? It is just a number. Pink.
And when they call in, they're calling through the computer.
Yep, they're calling through Skype.
I told him to call in 2 minutes because we are going to get into our next.
Add a photo.
I don't even have sound effects tonight because you've been looking up stuff. I need my change subjects. Oh, there we go. Thank you. So.
Hello.
We have somebody calling in tonight, and we're going to change subjects. All right. Movie trailers.
No, that's not what I wanted to do. I said, add a photo.
Oh, my goodness.
Choose from library.
All right, so tonight we're going to have Greg call in first. Greg is our, if you watch our D&D stream, Greg is our DM. We have him calling in about a few movie trailers, and I wrote them down. Which one did I have him do? Oh, Color Out of Space with Nicolas Cage's new movie coming out. And I've seen that. It's horrible. Vince Neil is very out of shape. They replaced him. That's for the music show, though. So Color Out of Space for Greg, and I think I gave him one other trailer, and I cannot remember, so he'll let us know.
No, it was Out of Color.
Yeah, he had two, though. I gave him two.
Color Out of Space, and then...
I can't remember.
Jungle Cruise.
Jungle Cruise, that's it. Jungle Cruise is with... what's her name? God, the lead female character.
I actually didn't watch it.
It's she's well known, I would say. I just can't remember her name. Looks like a pretty good movie. The Jumanji 2 we didn't watch, but that looks like a good movie because it has Danny DeVito and Danny Glover in it. And my God, does Kevin Hart do a good Danny Glover voice?
I'm going to just tell you that all of the actors and actresses, everybody in that movie that I like, that I know for sure is in that movie. So I like The Rock. Mm-hmm. I like Kevin Hart. Right. I like Jack Black.
Who doesn't like?
I am like madly in love with Karen Gillan.
She's pretty, very pretty.
She was my favorite companion on Doctor Who.
I have to watch that because I remember you said she was in it. She's good too. I like her.
Dude, she is fine.
Right. How do I get to this?
I like Danny DeVito.
So you just probably offended a ton of women by saying she's fine, like using her as a sexual object. So why do you say I don't want to offend anybody? I don't know. Here we go. Ready?
I like Danny DeVito. I like Danny Glover.
Gregory.
I like literally the entire cast except for the kids because I don't know who the fuck they are.
Greg, can you hear us?
Absolutely. Can you hear me?
Hello, Greg.
Why can't we hear Greg?
Oh, I have you muted accidentally. You're good.
No, you have me muted.
Yeah, but we cannot hear Greg for some reason.
Greg can hear you.
There we go.
Had you turned down, bud.
Oh, okay. Greg can hear me.
How you doing, man?
Not too bad. How's everybody else?
Turn his volume down on there because he's peaking.
Yeah, he's peaking. Give us 1 second, buddy.
All right.
You're good.
All right, there we go. So, Greg, we are into our movie trailer segment, and I asked you to watch a couple movie trailers, and can you remind everybody what those were?
Yeah, I watched two of them. One was Jungle Cruise, the new Disney film based on a ride with Dwayne Johnson and Emily Blunt, I believe it was.
That's her name. Thank you. Emily Blunt.
She is.
Yeah. And the other one was Color Out of Space with Nick Cage. It's based on an H.P. Lovecraft book or story.
Perfect. Okay, so let's start with the first one, Jungle Cruise. What was your take on it watching the trailer? Because I've watched all these trailers I had everybody watch.
I can see why people would like it. I mean, I'm kind of excited to watch it, but at the same time, I'm just like, another movie based on a ride.
Right.
You know, it's like, how many of these can we go through? That I think they've already got 6 or 7, I think.
Yeah.
I think they're just trying to find the new Pirates of the Caribbean. But it does look like it can be fun. It definitely looks like something the family can watch at least.
Yeah, that's what I took on it. It was more of a family film.
Yeah.
The Rock has been doing a lot of those lately, but The Rock's a great guy. He's a great actor, and he does some films that I am against. But we come to find out that when we did our count of Rock movies, I liked more of them than I disliked them, so I was surprised.
Yeah, I honestly think he's trying to be like the new Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
Because he's just like, you want me for a role? Okay, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Like, no negotiating, just like, I'm down.
Yeah, he's in everything. Okay. What was the other one I had you do again?
Color
Out of Space.
Yeah, Color Out of Space. I had Nick Cage. And it had Tommy Chong in it.
I know that was awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, that was the big selling point for me was Tommy Chong. Not a big Nick Cage fan, but I am looking forward to this movie just because it is based on a H.P. Lovecraft story.
That's what kind of threw me off was Nick Cage in it, and then I almost didn't give it a chance.
Yeah, because I'm not a big Nick Cage fan. I feel like it would have been better if they would have put in like, I can't even think of the guy's name. He was in that room 1409.
1409. I think I know who you're talking about. I can't think of his name either. Yeah,
he was the Hulk before Eric Bana. I can't think of his name.
Oh,
What is dinging?
my iPhone.
But yeah, it looked like it was going to be a fun movie. It kind of looked, in a way, because I really don't know much about it. I haven't read this H.P. Lovecraft book or story. It kind of looks like an Invasion of the Pod people kind of thing. It's like something comes from space and starts taking over people's minds via like this color or something like that.
Right.
And it's got Tommy Chong as this weird shaman mystic guy that explains everything. So I'm sold.
Yeah. He said it's in here, and what's in here is out there, and what's out there is now in here.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell is it?
Whoa.
It's peak Tommy Chong.
Right.
Look at the producers.
For
Color Out. Yeah.
Yeah, it was made by the same guys that made Andy.
That's the only one I had to read.
Right.
Fucking Elijah Wood's a producer on this movie.
Yeah. That does give it another selling point, too, because I do like a lot of stuff that he's in.
And the director is the dude that got fired from Island of Dr. Moreau.
Is that who that was? I was
That's
wondering
exactly who that is. This is his first movie since he got fired.
Wow. Yeah, it looks like a pretty interesting movie to me. I mean, Nick Cage is always kind of a turnoff for me lately on movies, but for the most part, it looks like a decent movie. I took it more as a sci-fi thing than a horror thing because it was under a horror.
It's a little bit of both.
Yeah,
it's like a sci-fi supernatural horror. It's like you've seen Hellboy, right?
Oh yeah, the new one.
Kind of.
I've seen the old one and the comics too.
But
Ron Perlman or David Harbour?
Doesn't really matter. It's like the same thing. You know, the creature that comes from space that basically spawned Hellboy.
Say that again.
The creature that's in space that spawned Hellboy that sent him to space.
I got you.
That's basically what Cthulhu is.
Yeah, right.
It's kind of supernatural, kind of sci-fi.
Right.
That's basically what the color of magic is. Is like instead of Hellboy, they sent like a pod thing that makes colors or something. It sounds like.
Okay. Alrighty, sweet man. I'm going to talk a little bit more about these, but we appreciate you calling in. So be prepared to get a message maybe today, tomorrow, and we're going to get you some more movie trailers, even some series. And you can pick anything you want. If there's something you want to talk about and you like and you're interested in or watching, send those to us so we can set this all up.
Gotcha.
All right, man. I appreciate you calling in, bud.
All right, thanks for having me. Everybody have a great one. Bye.
Bye.
It should automatically hang that up. It does.
All right. So, Color Out of Space and Jungle Cruise. Greg, for the most part, gave him a thumbs up. He said he would recommend them, especially Jungle Cruise for the family. And Color Out of Space, he recommended, even though it is Nick Cage. A lot of us don't. Not big Nick Cage.
Oh, yeah.
fans.
And Kevin Jonas. Or no, Nick Jonas.
Is he in it?
He was in Jumanji. I forgot to name him earlier. Yeah.
Jumanji? The new one?
Yeah. And the first one. Not the Robin Williams, but the first one with The Rock.
What character?
He was the one at the end. He was the guy they found at the end.
Oh, really?
Haven't you seen that one?
Yeah, I have, but I can't remember. Dude, remember, I haven't been able to find things all day that are right in front of me.
Oh.
I'm having a bad day.
You're not having a bad day. You're just having a bad memory.
Right. So, okay. I gave Brando a couple, so we're going to get Brando to call in.
What did he watch?
Top Gun 2.
I did not watch either of those ones either. Oh, I've seen one for Top Gun too. It looked sweet though.
So he gets Top Gun 2, and he gets the New Mutants, which the trailer's been out for quite a while.
The movie was pushed back like 6 times. And then Disney.
It says April 13th on the trailer, and it says April 20th in the news when you look it up. So they don't even fucking know when it is. It's somewhere between the 13th and the 20th. So we got Brandon to call about the New Mutants, and
I want to show you this. I found 2 $500 pops that I would actually pay $500 for.
I found a Captain America Steel one for like $2,000. Pee Wee Herman,
signed by Paul Rubin.
Right, and then
Sully, signed by John Goodman.
I'd take that one, but I don't know if I can pay $500 even for a pop.
Be his signature though. That's what's worth that money.
Right. Who messaged me about that? You?
I shouldn't have messaged you about anything.
Somebody messaged me about a pig.
Oh, yes. That I was trying to tell you to send me that one.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and message Brando and tell him to call in and talk to us about these.
I got you. You send me that pic.
Okay, I got you. So when he calls in, what do you mean send you that pic? I thought you can't just.
I can't figure out how to look at it or actually physically fucking save it off there.
Wow. Steve does not use technology. I thought he was the...
Put a computer in front of me, I got you all day long. Put social media in front of me, and I'm about blind as a bat.
There you go. All right, so we're waiting on Brando's call. He's going to tell us about these. We also got the Fantasy Island, Bloodshot, and Invisible Man trailers to talk about, which are all freaking sick looking. While we're waiting on him to call, there was a straight-to-DVD horror that I thought the trailer looked amazing for. And I can't believe it went straight to DVD. Is it that bad?
No, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at my autocorrect.
Oh. There's a movie called Daniel Isn't Real.
That hurt.
Hello.
Yo.
What it is, Brando? Did you
How's
just
it going,
answer
guys?
audio, or did you give him video for us? Oh, he should have let him have video for us. We let the
Want me to do
Brando
video?
look at us. Here, let me see the mouse. I can do that. There you go.
All right, so we got the movie trailers, The New Mutants, and what was the other one?
Top Gun 2.
Top Gun Maverick. It's not called Top Gun 2. It's called Top Gun Maverick.
Top Gun Maverick.
Maverick.
Sorry. All right, so
I'm excited about that one.
Okay, let's hear it. What do you think about it?
I'm gonna buy a jumpsuit and go watch
Because I
it.
watched the trailer and I thought it was pretty dope.
Did you see the teaser?
I don't think I've ever seen the teaser.
Do I still have video on?
You can or you can't. I don't care.
No, you
I
have
thought
our
I had it
video,
on.
but you blur our background.
There we go.
No, we're already.
Well, the teaser didn't give a whole lot away, but this trailer is fucking cool. So, like, it looks like it's the same setup. He gets called back. He's like, "Thanks for having me back." He's like, "It's called Orders, Maverick."
Right.
He's still that way. I was wondering how they're going to explain though. I'm wondering if it's going to take place in like current times, or if it might not take place maybe 20 years ago, because I don't know how they're going to explain him being only a captain in the Navy.
Right.
And it'd have been 20 years ago. You know what I mean?
Like they would have done kicked his ass out.
Right.
Pilot.
Yeah, but the thing is though, he changed airframes once they retired the F-14 because now he's on F-18.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw or noticed that.
Well,
but
I noticed at the beginning of the trailer when that plane was flying low in the desert, he fucking pushed that thing forward and pulled that thrust and went straight up in the air. I was like, God damn.
Right. Did you see he still got his motorcycle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are they going to explain? Nicole Kidman got a divorce from him or what?
Nicole Kidman, it was Kelly McGinnis.
Yeah.
I don't know. It looks like a totally different woman. I mean, I don't know. It's not. I've seen so many like higher up ranking people that have gotten separate like younger wives before. It's not. It happens all the time. It looks like they got another bar scene. Looks like they'll probably do that shit. But I'm excited about it. I think it looks fun. I know the Enterprise won't be in it unless, again, the Enterprise was retired like maybe 5 years ago, maybe 2012 maybe. But yeah, so I don't know. Like I don't know how much stuff is going to come back. But I wonder if anybody's going to be hauling rubber dog shit out of Hong Kong. I wonder if they're going to be doing that at all.
Well, we'll only know when we see the movie.
Yeah, right.
All right. So, what did you think about? No, let me talk real quick on Top Gun Maverick. I thought the part where he was standing in front of his commander really resonated with me because I got in trouble in the military a couple of times, and standing there in front of him like, why you could be this by now, but you're doing this. And I'm like, yeah, you know.
Right.
I live
Yeah.
life to the fullest, bro. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. You know what I mean? So
I just wonder how they're going to explain because he's a captain, right?
yeah.
So that means he's a 04 or
He said
right?
he's like, you should be a 2-star admiral by now.
04 or 05. I don't fucking know.
Captain is an
Well,
03.
Do you have
I don't
to
know
move-
about the Navy.
Okay, so I don't know
No, the
nothing about
Navy
the armed
is the
forces as far as
equivalent
that
of
goes.
a
But do you
colonel.
have to move up?
Do you have? Yeah. The Army gives you so much time where they kick you out to gain rank.
Yeah.
Promote.
Not like
They
officers
don't
can
want
stay
people
in like
just sitting there like whatever. Unless
they
you're
can
a
stay
great-
in like after like they get to 18, they can pretty much stay in at that rank. But like,
But nobody stays in as a captain like that. You know, they either
but no, a captain in the Navy
probably one higher
is
as a captain in the Army.
no, it's a colonel.
Colonel.
It's a
so
full bird.
oh
It's a full bird.
yeah. So
So what is that? 04, right?
06 for a full
06, whatever the fuck. Yeah, I don't know what the hell I'm thinking.
Yeah, because it's lieutenant.
I'm just wondering how they're
captain,
gonna explain
major,
that.
Lieutenant colonel.
But like, yeah, I got, and then like he looked at that. It's like a museum piece of an F-14
Right.
at the. I guess it's at Miramar. I'm assuming. But yeah, again, I'm really excited about it.
All right, let's hear about the New Mutants.
The New Mutants. I didn't even know it was an X-Men movie. It looks like a scary movie. It looks like something like.
Like a horror movie,
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
on a horror
Like
trailer. Genre
and
thing.
then it's because it said Marvel, and I was like, maybe this is something I didn't know it was associated with the X-Men.
Right.
It's got this chick walking around talking about if they've hurt anybody and shit. And like, I don't know, it seems like a psychological kind of deal.
That's what Zuzu looked up on it the other night. He said it's more like a horror psychological thing, like mixed into one. That it's really not like set like a superhero movie. It's
Right, and who's that? Is it, I don't know who the Flame guy was in X-Men. I know that there was in Fantastic Four.
I need him to give me more context than the Flame guy. There's like there's like 20 Flame guys in the Marvel movie.
Remember
Marvel
in the
universe.
trailer? In the trailer, there was a part where like this kid was looking at the dryer,
Yeah,
and it
and
looked
the
like,
hand came up. Well,
and it was flames bursting out. I bet he got thrown in there, like they were bullying him and
This is
shit.
what I
I bet
wanna
it's gonna
tell
be
you.
some weird ass shit.
this is what I want to tell you: is go watch or go read some of the New Mutant trailer or comics if you haven't.
Okay.
If you can find any online or something, if you read them, and you'll find out the premise and the backstory of the movie that you need to know. If you just read like I don't know, maybe
Are there gonna be mutants that I know who they are?
I don't know. I can't remember, dude. It's been so long since I read New Mutants.
I didn't read comics like
No, you
after
ain't
like
gonna know.
1997,
You're
man.
not gonna know 'em, man. Just check it out. Read a few of the comics if you can find them. But yeah,
I mean, I
interested
read
in it.
comics, but not
Yeah,
fucking X-Men
That trailer
comics.
has been out forever because the movie has been pushed back like 3 times. So it comes out in April of 2020. But I'm still excited to see it. I want to go check it out. It's got that chick from Game of Thrones, the young girl.
Oh, the girl is what's her name?
Her name in the Game of Thrones is Arya, but
Arya,
Arya
and it's Macy Williams.
Macy Williams. There you go.
She was
Guess
also
what
in
she's
episodes of
in?
Doctor Who.
She's
Is
in
it Arya or
Genlock.
Arya.
Arya.
Arya. I was
She's in Genlock.
There's a couple other people that I seen that look somewhat familiar, but I can't remember right off the top of my head. So, okay. So what I'm going to do for you, the same thing I told Greg. I'm going to message you guys a couple more trailers.
That's the dude from.
Yeah, I
Starr.
know, dude. We're going to talk about that because I wanted to talk about that. You can stay on the line for this one, Brandon. But I'm going to message you other movie trailers soon, and you're going to give me some reviews on them. But yeah, I'm excited to see the New Mutants when it comes out. Come back to that real quick. Okay.
I can't pronounce his name.
Wasn't he in Deadpool?
No, I don't
He's
know.
the driver of Deadpool.
Is he?
He's got to be. That's him, right?
I don't.
I haven't
I know
seen
he's
Deadpool.
the dude. He was the driver for Batista and Stuber.
Yeah, because that's yeah, I remember that. I swear to God. Let me look it up real quick.
I looked him up earlier.
Deadpool's driver.
I'm gonna look it up real quick. Deadpool's driver.
Nope, he's different. I'm sorry, that's not the same guy.
Oh,
Definitely not.
oh
the same guy.
man, I'm gonna bust your chops like I did yesterday on the stream that you had deleted.
Why?
What did you say? And then you
I'm
said,
not saying it. Why would I
okay.
repeat that?
So now you're saying they all look the same?
No, I'm not saying that. I swore that was the same guy because that guy was a little skinnier and he got real buff, and I remember that guy being skinny. But now I know that's not the same guy.
Okay.
But I do know him from somewhere. What other movies?
Stuber.
Besides that,
I don't fucking know.
he was in a couple other fucking movies.
He's gonna be in the Eternals.
What's his name?
No, fuck you. You ain't getting me like that. I'll spell it for you.
Okay, well, it's just-
Kumail, Kumail.
got him.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
Nanjani. Pakistani American stand-up comedian. That's where I know him was from stand-up comedy. The Big Sick, Silicon Valley.
Yep. Yep. Oh, look,
Here you go.
already.
How to pronounce Kumal Nanjani. It's not hard. Here, listen. He's gonna tell you.
What?
He's gonna tell you how to say his fucking name. He's tired of you guys fucking it up.
Good, thank you.
Oh, I heard that actually. I heard that today.
It's him. Kumail. It's Kumail Nanjani. But he was fucking with everybody because nobody can say it. He's like, hey, I can't even say it.
He was in Men in Black International.
That's another movie I don't know.
He will be in Doolittle as a voice, the Robert Downey Jr.
Right.
But dude,
That looks-
honestly,
He's in a lot of shit. He got big quick.
he's Brad in Hot Tub Time Machine 2.
That's where I know him from as well.
There's a sequel to Hot Tub Time Machine?
Yeah, dude. You didn't know
No.
that? Go watch it.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to.
Oh, he was the vendor in the Batman Chooses His Voice episode of College Humor.
Wasn't he in Van Wilder?
No.
Am I wrong again?
Yeah.
Is that another Indian guy that looks like him?
Yeah.
You're really driving my point home
All right, let
on
me
that
go look
one.
at Van Wilder now. Van Wilder.
Taj was not.
Was it a different guy? Was that the guy from Harold and Kumar?
Yeah. That's That's
I'm
hilarious.
just kidding. No, I know this guy though, seriously.
Jesus.
But I really want to know who the guy from Van Wilder was now.
He has. Oh God, Cash, you're on one these last couple days. You're really on like offensive
Oh, that was
level.
Cal Penn. Yeah, that's the guy from Harold and
I was
Kumar.
gonna say, like, I'm pretty sure it's Cal Penn, but
Yeah.
I
Cal
ended up
Penn. Cal
fucking it
Penn
up.
was Taj.
Yeah. Taj Mahal.
Oh my god.
You forgot that?
Taj Mahal.
You forgot that? I knew his name was Taj Mahal because Van Wilder 2 was The Rise of
Shit, I
Taj.
forgot. Man, I'm not getting old, dude. I haven't watched these movies in years.
You know, Van Wilder wasn't even supposed to be the story.
Why?
That movie was originally based on Burt Kreischer.
Really?
Yes,
The Machine?
The Machine.
So how did that happen? Fucking
I don't remember the entire. Hold on, God,
dude, The Machine's lived a crazy fucking life, apparently.
he has. He did spend 7 years in college. He talks about
I
that
sp-
in
I
The
spent,
Machine
I
Joke.
spent 8 years in college.
Okay, hold on.
Did you have you? So you know you're still supposed to watch the movie The Drop, right?
Yeah.
With Tom Hardy.
Hey, I haven't watched that movie that he wanted me to watch, so
You got till Thursday.
I probably won't.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you don't, then I'm going to be pissed, and I'll be doing the show by myself.
We got
Oh
sick.
no!
We got
I'll
6
sit
inches
here
of
and be
snow last
silent
night.
the entire
That's
show.
all about it. Okay, Brandon, while you're on the line, I want you to go watch the trailer Antebellum.
Right
And I
now.
want you to watch the trailer Do Not Reply. These are both horror flicks.
Hold a minute. Right.
Okay, so listen. In '97, he was featured in an article in Rolling Stone while attending Florida State University. The magazine named him
Antebellum?
the top partier at the #1 party school in the company. The article also served as inspiration. That's what I said.
Sick company.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was gonna correct it.
The article also served as inspiration for the 2002 film National Lampoon's Van Wilder.
I never knew.
Apathy is the glove in which evil slips its hand.
Shut your mouth.
That's what that dean says to him when he
Dude, the worst part of that movie was the donuts. And I swear to God.
I've had these before.
Oh, I've had these before. What the fuck? Oh my God, dude, that was horrible.
What's the other movie? I got Antebellum.
Antebellum and Do Not Reply.
Do Not Reply.
I'm going to give Greg a few more sci-fi flicks that are coming out soon. I want...
I like horror movies a lot, so I can
do this one too. Antlers. Write down Antlers.
Okay.
And then look those up for the next show.
Oh shit, that was going to be an Oliver Stone movie, and then it fell through.
And Wilder?
Yes, and at that point it was actually about Burt Kreischer still.
Until they changed directors or whatever, producers.
It sounds like they sold the story.
Right.
One of these writers changed Kreischer's name and sold the script to National Lampoon, and that's how it became Van
But did
Wilder.
Kreischer get paid off that?
Probably not, because it didn't have it. All it had was life events. Yeah, all it had was random life events.
I'd be pissed. Dude, after doing all that partying for 7 years, I want some money because I probably didn't make shit of my
He's friends with the Russian mob!
He's good now, he's a comedian, but I'm saying, everybody knows him now.
And a podcaster and
That dude's fucking wow.
an author.
He's wild.
Oh, I wished I had known that you could actually get different packs than what the current one is. I was thinking it was only the current packs you could get.
Oh, and Magic?
You can get packs as far back as Ravnica.
Yeah,
Guilds
that's how you
Ravnica.
build historic decks, dummy.
I'm going to have somebody show me all that. But anyway, Brandon, we're going to get off the line here. We're going to finish our story.
Word up.
We will hit you up later for some streams.
All right, brother. Thanks for having me.
Yep, later.
Peace.
All right, guys. So we got his intake on that. Let us know what you think. PeskyCatEnt@gmail.com or on the Facebook page. Tell us what you think about all these trailers once you go watch them or if you've already seen them. At the Open Mic Show Podcast on Facebook. At ENTCat on Twitter. Cash West _ in between and on IG. The Open Mic Show _ in between all of those on IG. Steve Starr's going to have an IG later. And
Steve Starr has an IG.
Steve.Starr.666 because he's a fucking weirdo.
It's because that's a fucking number, and I like to push buttons with that number.
Woo. All right, so stay tuned for the Zuzu and Brando show, the Trek show. I'm sorry, I keep
My
fucking
present.
forgetting that.
Don't forget my present.
We're not done. We got other trailers to talk about. That'll be coming up soon once we get them guys hooked up. I had a thought yesterday about Thanos and Wolverine fighting.
And then Steve fucked your world up.
And then it was completely. The bubble was popped. It was deflated. Wolverine already got schooled by Thanos in the comics. Basically, what he said is the same thing that happened to Drax in the movies happened to Wolverine in the comics, where he turned his adamantium into what did you say, like a rubber?
Yeah,
where he
turned that.
couldn't do shit, like his claws couldn't do shit. Nothing. So, Wolverine's one of my top 5 favorite comic characters, and that just pissed me off. All right, we got new music shows coming up where we talk about music and only music, so you guys need to be looking out for that. That's Steve Starr and Cash West as well, and we're gonna have plenty of guests, music, underground, indie artists that want to come in, promote, do anything like that. We're gonna have that coming up for you as well. We already got one show deep in that, so if you haven't listened to it, check it out. But we kind of just threw that one together, and it ended up being we were talking about Kurt Cobain, and it ended up being a whole conspiracy show instead of just music. So, yeah, look out for that as well. All right. The trailers we had. The Invisible Man.
That movie looked fucking crazy.
Fantasy Island. Looked fucking crazy. We're going to have Brando watch Antebellum, Antlers, The Turning, I Gotta Get Out to Somebody. And we're going to watch... What other one did we watch? Invisible Man, Fantasy Island. Wasn't there another one? Oh, Bloodshot. So, let's get into The Invisible Man first. That trailer was fucking wild. Without trying to ruin, well, it's just a trailer. You can watch it. It's not ruining nothing. But the girl was with a dude. He's got money. It looks like they live in a nice place. But in the beginning of the trailer, she runs out. Is that her? Nice. She runs out the house, and he basically runs after her. She gets in a friend's car. He knocks out the window, tries to grab her out, but they take off. Come to find out later, he allegedly slit his own wrists, and she gets a lump sum of the money if she can prove that she's not mentally unfit. If she's mentally fit, she gets the money. So go watch the trailer for The Invisible Man. I wish I could have done a trailer review the first time I was watching it because my face was like pinned to the screen the whole time. It's got Elizabeth Moss in it. It looks fucking good. Comes out in 2020. It didn't give a specific month, but you can look it up, find out for yourself. Go watch it, especially if you're like into psychological shit, man. Like the crazy like thriller shit. Not more horror, but thriller. It's more relatable in real life, I think. Shit like that. But making a machine that makes you go invisible, it's a bit far-fetched right now. So go watch it. It's crazy. What about Fantasy Island?
That was sweet looking too.
So I thought that was going to be like when that dude walked in the white suit. I was like, he's too tall to be that one guy. Boss, deplane. I thought that's what it was going to be, but it's totally fucking crazy. So go watch the trailer for Fantasy Island if you have not. It has some. It's another psychological thing. There you go. Yeah, you just share that to the group. Has like 5 or 6 people that are living out their fantasies, quote unquote. But it comes to be something more sinister. So let us know what you think about The Invisible Man and Fantasy Island after you watch them. I swear, I don't go to the movies a lot because I don't like being around a lot of people. But when a couple of these movies come out, I'm going to have to go see them in theater. I usually wait until they're out on DVD or something, or stream them. But those two will get my money straight in the theater.
Definitely.
Let's talk about the main one that I want to spend a few minutes on is the Bloodshot trailer with Vin Diesel. Now, let me say one thing.
No, you don't. You've said a lot of things. I've been quiet this entire fucking show.
Outside,
because I want my fucking present.
You don't ever put that down. That's your fault.
And I'm trying to do it.
It's awkward because I'm trying to talk to you, and you're like, yeah.
It's not that bad.
Well, it's good. Yeah.
I'm trying to get that social media shit dealt with.
I get it. But Bloodshot, Vin Diesel, outside of Fast and the Furious, I'm a huge Vin Diesel fan. The dude, good actor, good action, action-packed film actor, I would say. He's still in good shape. He's in his mid to late 40s now. But outside of Fast and the Furious, I fuck with Vin Diesel. And Bloodshot, it looks like it's going to be a good movie. Never read the comic, never even heard of the comic. So I had to go look that up and get my background on it. So I'm not even going to say anything about the trailer. I want you guys to go watch it. But the comic, from what it looks like in the trailer, are a little bit... They're nearly the same on the way they show it, but there's some differences, location differences, things like that. So in the comic, Bloodshot is he works, I think, damn it, I can't remember, but he either works for this big corporation or something, and he ends up dating his boss's daughter, and he cheats on her, and they have him basically whacked. And then they bring him back as a super soldier with nanites. Comics based in Japan. They ship them to Japan. And it's a top secret organization. Shit like that. So the way they do it in the trailer is they manipulate memories and they feed him false images to get people they want killed. So he thinks these people killed his wife. So each time he comes back with a different memory. It's kind of like the one with Tom Cruise, where Day After Tomorrow, or not Day After Tomorrow, whatever. They fucking changed it.
Live, Die, Repeat.
Yeah,
like that episode of Rick and Morty.
What was the original name of it? It was
Edge of Tomorrow.
Edge of Tomorrow. That's what it was. So kind of like that, where he comes back every day, but it's not. It's the fact that they just keep altering and saying that these people killed your wife, but they erase his old memory, put a new one in.
Right.
It's pretty fucking weird. It's pretty crazy. And when I seen him get shot, I was like, whoa.
Because it just like blew his... Okay, so it's nanites.
Nanites, yeah.
Yeah.
Blew his fucking half his fucking jaw off with a bullet, and they just like real.
I was waiting for some like Transformer sound effects.
Dude, it was wild. And I really want to see that shit.
I do too. That one looked good. All right, guys.
But I want to read the comic too. I'm gonna start reading.
I'm just gonna throw it out there. Steve Starr's Insta shit is in the group, so go ahead, follow it if you want. I don't care. I'm not a big person when it comes to social media. I'm not on there that often, to be honest with you. I'm really not.
Well, I mean, they can reach you through messages on that or whatever. It's easier to message on Instagram than it is Facebook. To pages and shit, you know. Facebook is not friendly for that.
Yeah, well, what are you talking about, pages?
Because you have, like your own, like Steve Starr, your page, your public figure page.
What are you talking about? That's not a public
People
figure
can
page.
message you through
It's
that.
just straight my Facebook profile is Steve Starr. Are you crazy?
You made a whole
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying. Like,
When I signed up, rather than going like you went through Jesse's and did a Cash West page,
Yeah, I did
I
it.
said, "Fuck you! I'm gonna do everything on my own."
That's fine. But I did one through that just so, I mean, I have the public figure page or whatever. So, I need to take a picture of this giveaway prize. There's going to be a few giveaways here over the holidays, so we'll see what we get and what we can get out to you guys. That is going to end our segment of the movie trailer reviews. We got more coming next show. So
Hopefully.
be ready for those. Oh, I got like 5 right here. I just gave out.
Oh. Oh, that was loud.
Oh, I wanted it to be loud. All right.
I yeeted somebody yesterday and killed him.
On
Fortnite? Yeah, that was one of my kills.
Check out our Fortnite streams. We do occasionally. We're about I want to see.
No, I don't even want to talk about last night.
No, we're not talking about. Overall, I want to see how many wins we have because I haven't checked it.
I can go. All I got to do is check my careers because all my wins are with you. I don't have a win without you.
I have wins without you guys though.
Yeah, so see, I don't play on solo.
No, I'm just saying. But
me.
I want it'll separate the wins on squads and shit. I need to know how many we got because we're usually pretty good when we're all 4 together. If we don't have everybody, we kind of fucking lose control.
And then it takes us a couple games to get it all together when we get all 4 of us together.
But we got some good wins on squads. So if you like watching Fortnite streams, check us out on Pesky Cat ENT stream. There is a good amount of game streams on there. Zuzu does Star Trek Online as well as Brando. We do Fortnite. We do Grand Theft Auto. This Thursday is Red Dead Online, where I will actually get my character built up because I have not done online because I waited. GTA Online when it first came out was junk, so I waited for this to be set in, and I think Rockstar has it. And we're going to get some GTA Online streams going. Red Dead 2 online streams. GTA we do here and there, but nobody likes to do the game heist, and we never have 4 people. And it is a bitch playing GTA if you do not have a full squad. I'm telling you, it sucks. Everybody quits, or it takes forever to load. It's just crazy. So tomorrow we have our second music show. Like I said, we're going to be talking all music on that show, nothing else. So be ready for that. All right, let's talk about the giveaway we're doing. I'm going to go on the Cash West Instagram and the Open Mic Show Instagram, and maybe even the Steve Starr Instagram. We'll have it on there.
No, the Steve Starr will have it because I figured out how
Did
to
you guys
share
take a
them.
picture and shit?
No, I didn't take a picture of
okay.
shit, but I know how to share. I'm sure it's simple.
Yeah, it's not hard. But
Pink.
oh, excuse me. We have a
So I'll figure it out.
a Funko Pop we're going to be giving away because a movie is coming up soon, and we felt this was fitting. We got 5 days till the Rise of Skywalker, so be looking out for that. But this is not anything Star Wars. This is something else, and I'm not going to ruin it until I post it. So there's going to be rules on the IG post you need to follow. If you don't follow the rules, you won't win it. If you do win, there's too much water in it. If you do win, we'll message you and let you know, and you send us the address, and we'll shoot it over to you. We got an easy fix for that. Just pour a little bit into here. And there we go. So, be looking out for the IG. I'm going to make a post before the IG post on the Facebook saying that we're going to be doing it, and I'll share the links. So make sure you go in there if you want to win this thing on Christmas. If you're into Funko Pops, we got one for you to win. I have another one that I'm going to do later. It's a little bit different, but that's not today. So, the final...
My present.
thing, you've been waiting. The final thing of the show
My present.
is your present. Where is my knife?
I don't know. I don't want. I'm not worried. Give me.
You're going to need it.
I'm not gonna need it.
I got one down here.
I'm not gonna need it.
Alright. So earlier, if anybody was watching the page or the group, I think I shared it in there.
And you put it on your
And I put it on
Instagram.
my Instagram. So we got a present here for Steve-O, and I'm going to let him open it, and it's probably going to be real loud, so I'm going to mute his mic for a second until he's ready. I'm going to mute mine. We're going to play a little music as he opens it.
Up to. All right, guys. So, paper is off. Box is open. I have boxes. Oh, hit play.
Oh, what, on the music?
Yeah. Just leave it up for a little bit while I open these other boxes. I thought you muted us again. My bad.
Alright. It's a little background music, but we can talk like that. So he's getting them open. Don't run in the boxes, I can reuse those. You're going to have to take them home with them.
I'm just going to throw them in the bigger box. Oh! Oh, nice. Nice. We have Dark Knight Returns Batman.
We'll take pictures of them and post them.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, box number 2. Cash
Oh,
needs
he's having a problem.
You need to learn how to tape
Here,
this
man,
shit.
here's a knife.
Shut
right
your
here.
mouth.
They were all taped for.
All right, this one is Michael Keaton.
Could be.
Nope. It's Ben Affleck.
Oh, is it?
Yep, it's Ben Affleck. It's Batman v Superman. It's Ben Affleck. So technically, I just want you to know this. That's the same Batman. This Batman was inspired by this Batman.
Oh, I got you. Oh, the Dark Knight. Yeah. I
Yep.
got you.
Yep. All right. Oh, hold on.
Oh, he's having trouble. Does he need the knife?
No, I'm trying to find. Is that it?
Dun, 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 dun.
It better not be John Cena. I'll stab you. All right, no, yeah, give
John
me the
Cena
knife.
jumps out of that fucking box.
It's John
Cena!
Cena! Well, okay, so first off, if John Cena jumps out of this box, I'm going to stab him first, and then I'm going to stab you. You know that I absolutely... Okay, so it's a Batman. Oh... It's the Two-Face one. So we have 3 new Batman Pops to go in Studio B, and 3 new Batman Pops about to be scanned into my collection of my Funko app.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, thank you, Cash.
No problem.
I actually greatly enjoy that.
I guess I stole the Joker, and I'm kind of upset about it because you were going to get the Joker too. But I can't find it anywhere, so that means I sold it, which sucks. So, you guys will get some pictures of the Pops once the show's over and everything's posted up. You'll see what he got. You'll see the giveaway Pop on the Instagram, peskycatent@gmail.com. Email us anything you want to talk about, want to hear. If you want to talk shit to us and say we suck, go ahead. At the Open Mic Show Podcast on Facebook, ENTCat on Twitter, Cash_West on Instagram, and the Open Mic Show with the Pesky Cat logo. That's how you know it's us. All underscores between those. Check us out.
And Steve.
Steve.
Starr. Dot 666.
Meow. That's our social medias. We hope you guys enjoy the show tonight. We will be back tomorrow with our second music show, so stay tuned for that, and we'll see you next time.